Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Stage Talk 18. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Where have you been? Why don't you know how to post? Didn't you fall off the face of the earth? If you were thinking that, then you were right. Because I haven't posted anything in like 2 months for this channel. Anyways, so today I thought that to do like a catch up for myself and any of my viewers who are actually still watching this channel. Okay. Yeah, I thought I would do something a little different and try to cover as many of the movies that I have seen recently with small previews, even though some of these were like big blockbuster movies, so I'll probably go a little bit longer on those. But if you only want to see certain ones, be sure to go down into the link below, and I will have the times down there, so then you can just skip to your favorite part. Anyways, like I was saying, you can go down into the link below and check out the different times of when each one of these breakdown reviews would start. Even my dog does not want me to make videos. He's like, Jeffrey, please stop. You can't. You're not a YouTuber. Just stop. You don't have the motivation to do it. Let's prove him wrong. Would you stop? You know, fine. Just be in the video with me. Alright. Since my dog, Winston, wants to be with me so bad, he's now in the video. So, yeah. At Stage Talk 18, we are very, and I mean very, professional. Yeah, we are. Alright, so let's start off with the biggest blockbuster ever that I watched trailers for and watched many, many times in theaters, but then never made a post about it. And that is Avengers Endgame. Wow, what can I say about that movie? There was so much going on. It really did feel like a wrap up of the 10 years worth of movies. These like over 20 movies over these 10 years. It was insane. I don't know if I'd put this as my favorite of all time, but I definitely think it was in the top 5. I'll probably do a breakdown of my MCU movie order later, but for now I'm just gonna ignore that. Okay, but yeah, it was a really interesting movie. I definitely saw time travel coming. I did get spoiled for Iron Man and Black Widow, what happened to each one of them, so I was kind of upset about that. And it was just like a regular like video, and they were like trying to put the movies in order, and it was the cast, and somebody wrote it down in the comments, and I was like, this better not be real. And then it was. Okay, I don't care about all you guys Iron Man fans because I think you guys got a good justice and farewell. But Black Widow is done so dirty. So dirty. Why did they set her up to have more story if they're just gonna kill her? She was like the only one holding this team of Avengers while no one else was there. And they killed her off. Winston, they killed her off. They killed her off. Yeah, they did. I thought the pacing did get a little slow. But overall, I really liked the story. I liked the different places they went. I liked them encountering themselves. Obviously, Captain America meeting himself was one of like the best things with, you know, Ant-Man and Tony and their remarks about him. Was just great. Let's be honest. I feel like everyone has thought about that at least once. Yeah, you have. Yeah. Let's not kid ourselves. And, I really enjoyed all like the little missions. I'm happy that Rhodey keeps getting parts because the more movies he's in, the more I like Rhodey, so that was nice. I love Nebula's story arc. I thought it was really cool. And I definitely wouldn't have thought of doing like the whole 2 Nebulas where they're connected to the same like framework because they're in the same time now. So that was really cool and kind of made sense. The whole time travel logic. you just gotta, you just gotta go with it for what movie you're watching. Because frankly, time travels in movies, logic just doesn't make any sense in any movie. And this one really didn't make sense. I mean, it kind of did, but yeah, not really. Still mad over Black Widow. Especially since we didn't even get to see a proper fight for her. Like, everyone else had a fight scene. I guess Hulk really didn't. But Black Widow had no fight scene whatsoever, except for a tiny one with Hawkeye. I wanted to see her fight a little bit, especially since her fight choreography is one of the best in the MCU. So, that was kind of a bummer. But, oh my gosh, that final battle was amazing. Like, there were so many people, including myself, who were crying when Sam said, "On your left." And all the portals are opening. It was so good. And I screamed so loud for Wanda. Because I love Scarlet Witch, and I'm happy she's back. Because she got her little moment against Thanos, and she took him. And the best part is he's like, "I don't even know who you are." And she's like, "You will, after I'm done with you." And she showed him he had a cheat and said rain fire. Oh, you can't take her by yourself. Poor little Thanos. I actually enjoyed that Captain Marvel wasn't in it too much. Because it was nice to have her in it, but not have her take over the movie, which is what I liked. It was saying goodbye to the original Avengers so this next generation of Avengers can take over. Because we all know Black Panther and Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man, characters like them are going to like take over these new Avengers movies that are going to come out, and they're going to be the main stars. So like, let the old cast have their little victory, and they did. They all proved that they are Avengers. Even Hawkeye. Still, there's something about his character that I feel like they could do more. I loved that Thanos got killed twice in the movie. Thor went for the head and then he got touched away himself. Those were both so satisfying to watch. I really enjoyed that. Did you enjoy that? No, you didn't. You didn't even see it. Yeah, so it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. Probably a 9 out of 10 for me. I loved it. I really did. I mean, there was a few things that I think could have been improved, but overall, since this is a short review, yeah, it's a short review, I'm just gonna stop right there. Next up is Detective Pikachu, which I went and saw with my brother and my friend, and it was a really cute movie. I was really nervous at first going in because I wasn't sure about Ryan Reynolds and his voice as Pikachu, but it really worked. I thought the movie did a really good job, and oh my gosh, the CGI for these Pokemon, I want one. If I didn't have you, I'd want a Pokemon. Yeah. Oh, he's tired. Yeah, you are, Winston. Yes, you are. Yeah, but it was a really good movie. I enjoyed all the actors that were in it. I liked the twist. I should have seen it coming. I didn't think about Ditto, but that makes sense. Because I couldn't figure out, I was like, he's evil, but are they really going to do the whole, he's always wearing, like, sunglasses thing? Because I was like, it's kind of, like, really simple and generic, guys. You can do better than that. And then it made sense why he was wearing them. So I thought that was really cool. I didn't see Piplup, so if there's a sequel, I want Piplup. Piplup's cool. And Eevee was in it a little bit, but Eevee could be in it more. So, yeah. That was a good movie, too. I don't know where I'd rank. I think probably an 8 out of 10 for that movie. Oh my gosh. And the whole ring fight was funny in the trailers, and it was just as funny in the movie. Same with the mind gag. Those were still funny, and they didn't show me everything. They could have showed a little bit less, I think, in the trailers. But there was enough that it was still really funny for both of those scenes. I thought it was really good. I enjoyed the twist with how, like, Pikachu and the dad's minds, like, melted, so that's why he could talk. They didn't ever really explain why he was the only, well, they might have, but I don't know why he could only hear his dad talk. I don't know. But, Psyduck was funny. I would never want a Psyduck.
Like, I'm stressed as it is, like, enough. Like, I don't want a Pokemon that's gonna stress and blow up. Like, no thanks.
Are you done? No. Okay. Next up is Aladdin, and I went in, I went in with pretty high hopes because everyone was like, they're criticizing the genie and everything of how he looks. But I had high hopes because, I don't know, the cast looks really good. And I saw the movie and I liked every single person in it except probably Jafar. Jafar was kind of weak in my opinion, but I loved that I loved that they all got their own twists on the songs a little bit. I loved Jasmine and Aladdin. They were great. I mean, the guy who played Aladdin, he sounded so close to the animated version. It was ridiculous. Yeah, so Mina Masu was a great Aladdin. He really was. I was so petty. I saw him and I did not like his mustache. And then once he got like clean and the prince, I was like, oh, thank God they shaved it, because it was just not working. And then Naomi Scott was an amazing Jasmine. I loved her song. I'm so happy she got one. I definitely think she had a more important role in the movie. And I think the live action movies, I might be one of the few, but like, I really enjoy them just because they add on so much to the original story without changing too much of it. The characters all seem to have, like, they all have the same, like, motives and everything, but then they're, like, pushed even further because they are longer movies, so you're allowed to do that. That's why I loved Beauty and Beast so much when that live action movie came out, so I thought that was really, really good. That was probably an 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed Aladdin. Friend Like Me was really good. Prince Ali was amazing. I loved that I loved the handmaiden. I thought she was hilarious. I thought it was funny that Genie ended up with her. That was funny. Yeah, it was a really cute movie. I'm glad that I got to see it. Secret Life of Pets too. Okay, so I heard a lot of bad things, and the most things that I heard was
it was a whole bunch of short stories coming together to kind of make a movie.
and I definitely see that. I really did. But I really enjoyed the movie too. There was every single new character that was introduced was really funny. And I think every single movie that I've seen with Tiffany Haddish in it is amazing. She is gonna become my favorite actress because she is so funny. And she cracks me up in every movie that she's in. Whether it was Lego Movie 2 or Nobody's Fool or this movie, she was so funny. And I loved her little dog design. It was so cute. Yeah, and I enjoy, I thought it was funny that Max was, stressing nonstop over the kid, and that he had to, learn to, get over fearing the world. You can't be afraid of everything. You need to, take it head on. So that was really funny, and I loved that he was so concerned about the kid, and, even the parents were like, he's fine, we don't care. And the whole, vet thing was funny. And, okay. When Gidget had to pretend to be a cat was also really funny, especially when, her plan started backfiring. And they said plan B, and I was like, do you actually have a plan B? And they did. Usually when someone says plan B, it's just run. And their plan B was so funny. It was the lights. The red light, and she caught it in her. She caught it. That was so funny. She swallowed it, and oh my god. And then she became the queen of the cats. And then these cats come to the rescue to help everyone. And they took over the the crazy cat lady's car, and they just drove, and Gidget's here to save Max again. Oh my god. I really enjoyed the movie. The first one was definitely better. It was. But I thought this one was fine. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really funny. So, yeah. And that bad guy, if he was in real life, I think I'd do that exact same thing, because that tiger was adorable. And I don't care. I'd be that crazy cat lady that'd be like, I'm just going to take in this tiger, because it was so cute and fluffy. And I want one. Winston, stop licking me. What? What are you doing? Yeah, so that was definitely, I'm going to say a 7 out of 10. It was good. And then I got to see Rocket Man, and Rocket Man was amazing. And I actually got to see this at, my theater has some recliner seats, so I got to see this in that theater. And I went with my mom, and it was really interesting how they incorporated so many songs, but they didn't just like sing them nonstop. They were put in the story, and we got bits and pieces of like the songs. They didn't usually have the whole song played for us, but it fit with the story so well, and it was really interesting. And man, you know what? You could singers, do not trust these fake managers. Almost all the time, you guys just need to learn to stick with the ones that signed you in the first place, because every other one is just like, hey, hello, you know, you need me in your life. And then they screw them over and take money from them for the rest of their lives. So stop it. Just stop. Be smart. Be smart. Right, Winston? You just don't care. Yeah, but it was a really good movie. I love the cast. Oh my god, just watching some of these songs. And there's actually a few where I was like, oh my god, I forgot about that song. So it was really good, and I was like singing along to the songs, and our theater was, because I saw it like the weekend, I saw it like 2 weeks after it came out. So the theater was kind of empty just because like there was other things that were out right now. But I liked it. I thought it was really good. Definitely a 7.5, maybe 8 out of 10. That was really good. And then last on the list of short reviews, because I don't think anyone wants to see a really long review like 2 months after these movies come out. Because, guess what? Guess what? I can't post on time. Hi. Yeah. It's Toy Story 4. And, okay. I get it. And I like that Woody ended up with Bo Peep. But I don't like that he left everyone else. Like, I know you can't have both the way they were playing that story, but why didn't they have to make him choose like that? I thought that was really interesting that they did show in the movie, though, that not every toy can have that same kind of bond that Woody had with Andy. And I think that was really important to show. And I think they did a really good job with it. And I thought, I really like Bo Peep's character. I was surprised because, like, in the trailers, I was like, I feel like she's gonna be, I don't know, like, really annoying and just bossy nonstop. But, like, when she was bossy, it made sense. I mean, there's a few people that I know were like, oh my god, she yelled at Woody when he, like, went over. And I'm like, okay, she yelled at Woody because, one, he didn't listen when she knew how to get around the place. And, two, he got her sheep captured. Like, I'd be mad, too, if you would have listened to the plan. And then when they went back into, like, the whole, like, nightclub for the antiques and toys, and Bo was like explaining it to the Canadian toy. It was so funny. And Woody's like, okay, I get it. I don't know, I just him going with Bo was so cute. And I loved the little end credits that they had where they showed them like giving all these toys to the kids, and the guy didn't even notice. I was like, that's what you get. I have been there. I have been that kid. Because those games are rigged. Because, like, duh. But, like, it just made me feel better. And then Forky got a girlfriend at the end. Forky in general. That was weird. Oh, my God. Forky does not know how to get away from the bad guys. Like, Forky, run a little faster. Like, I get it. You have little popsicle sticks as feet, but dude, they made it. Woody made it out of there twice. And you both times were like, oh my god, Woody. Like, why didn't you just grab onto the chain of people who were leaving? You idiot, Forky, you idiot. I was sad because Jessie did not have a, like, big role in here at all. And Jesse's one of my favorites. It was weird because I like Toy Story 4, but I weirdly wish that Toy Story 4 would have come out before Toy Story 3, and then Bo would have just decided to go with Woody. And then they could have had Toy Story 3. I don't know. Right now, they have it where they could do another one. I don't know if they should, but they really could. And I don't care. I'd rather have the whole game become Lost Toys, because I don't really like them separated. Like, To Infinity and Beyond, You get off that stupid trailer, forget Bonnie, and go with Woody. Because Bonnie's going to grow up eventually, too. And I think I like that this one was different, too. It's because they showed, like, compared to, like, Toy Story 2, when it was kind of similar, where Woody was going to, like, leave the group, but he was just going to be, like, a display. This way, he was still getting played with kids, he was still helping kids out, and he got to travel the world. So, you know what? I don't know. I really do see where Woody was coming from. I did get annoyed because, come on. His whole motive, like, I get it, and I was sad for him, but they took the whole, he has to help Forky way too far. Way too far. I was like, they're making Woody crazy. He ain't that crazy. So, are you done? Are you done with me? Is that up here enough? Yeah. So, I don't know. I like the movie. It wasn't my favorite. I think in my order, I don't care. Toy Story 3, by far my favorite. I think Toy Story 3, then Toy Story 2, and I can't pick between Toy Story 4 and 1. Honestly, that whole order is hard. I just love the third one so much. I don't think you can beat the third one. The third one was really interesting. I thought it was different. I liked the gang and the teamwork and them all trying to get back. And I think all of them had a good amount of screen time. Like this one, it was mostly centered on Woody and Bo, so we didn't get to see the other characters a lot. But when he took over the RV, though, and Trixie was the navigation voice, was really funny. And I love that they kept the same gag where, like, Mrs. Potato Head took off her ear and then Buzz was using that to tell her stuff. That was funny. And that was clever, toys. That was clever. So, yeah. I wonder if there's going to be some people, like, I hope little kids don't see this and go, I want my toys to be free, and, like, leave them outside in boxes because of this. So, hopefully kids don't do that. Because, no. Yeah, in the opening with Bo and Woody, and he almost got in the box, and he stopped, and I was like, oh, they're already getting in my feelings. So, it's really good, really good. Oh my god, I loved it. Yeah, it was really good. I really, the only thing that I really didn't like is Gabby Gabby. Because she did some really evil stuff, and by the end of the movie, Pixar kind of said, oh, it's fine. She kidnapped them, and she did major surgery on Woody, basically. I mean, honestly, she probably could have had that if she would have been polite to Woody in the first place, or at least explained her situation. I feel like maybe he would have at least thought about it, but she did some major evil stuff. And I don't know, I think they went too quick to say, hey, everyone deserves a second chance. Because, I mean, sure, she wasn't so evil, but she was like, okay, but she was like forcing Woody to like give her the string, the box. So that was not okay. So I did not like that. But overall, the rest of it was a movie, and because of Gabby Gabby, it is only getting 8 out of 10. Because she just, could have been higher, but she just, maybe 7.5. No, it was an 8, because I liked the movie, besides that. I didn't like that they did that, because I don't think that was okay. I don't think that sends out a good message either. So, there's that. But overall, I liked the movie. I really did. Which sucks, because I even liked Gabby Gabby when she was a good guy. So. Yeah. And then Forky was really funny, though, when he, like, the whole trash bit was really funny. I enjoyed that. Him jumping in the trash and Woody kept, like, getting him. Okay, but the thing that was annoying is, why did it, seriously, all of the toys were like, oh, Forky's not that important. Let's just let Woody do everything. Like, Buzz didn't even pick up on it till way later. I don't know. I feel like, and they kind of, I mean, Buzz's whole gag was funny, but he's never had a hard time leading before, and they kind of dumbed down his character. I thought maybe, like, this Buzz would have been a Buzz from, like, right after, like, Toy Story 2, or Toy Story 1 going into Toy Story 2. But he's been through so much, it didn't make sense to have him act the way he did now. It was funny, but it didn't make sense. After I, like, watched it and thought about it, I was like, he's not this dumb. So, yeah. Good movie, though. Good movie. Alright, the last movie that I saw, Winston, I swear to gosh. And that's all that I have for today. So, let me know what you guys thought about all these different movies, and if you enjoyed them just as much as I did. I don't think there was one movie that I wouldn't have recommended. I don't know if you need to see all of them in theaters, and obviously for some of these you can't anymore. But I really enjoyed the movies. Yeah, I thought they were all pretty good. The one movie that I did forget to mention, and I can't believe I forgot to mention it, was Dark Phoenix. I said it was a bad idea. I wanted Disney to cancel it. Did anybody listen to me? No. There's people who are like, oh, it's a good idea. Why would you make X-Men 3, The Last Stand, basically over again, with all the bad aspects again? Like, you have this iconic story, and you screw it up. Not once, but twice. And why is Jean always this psycho killer in these movies? She has never been like that. She was fine. And frankly, she had plenty of control over the Phoenix and was a good guy before she became the Dark Phoenix anyways. Why would you skip from going straight to the Dark Phoenix? It doesn't make any sense. And the aliens were out of place. They said, guess what, we're doing aliens. Which was cool because we got to see the X-Men unleash their full powers on them because, you know, they're not human. But, like, yes, all the other X-Men movies are really grounded. And all of a sudden they're like, here's this alien race that can take away the Phoenix powers. Great. Because that helps. And that makes sense. And get them some better costumes. Ugh, I'm so happy the X-Men went over to Marvel because disgrace. Just as an X-Men fan, I'm appalled. Can't believe I had to sit through that movie. The editing was horrible. There was like one scene where it was between Mystique and Beast, and they kept cutting to shots of them talking back and forth. And I was like, you guys know you can use like a mid shot here and have both of their faces looking at each other, and they didn't. They went back and forth, and they weren't even long sentences. They'd say like 3 words, and then they cut to the other character. It made no sense whatsoever. What was this movie doing? The only thing that I thought was kind of cool was Dazzler. Dazzler was really cool, and then they still didn't give Jean a decent costume when she turned to the Phoenix. The trench coat doesn't work. Let it go. Oh. I did like the one fight that was cool is Professor Xavier in that fight when they were trying to get to Jean, and so was Magneto's team, because that was cool. I loved how he helped each of the X-Men, and he was like, brain blast, and Storm's like, thanks for the help. And then Nightcrawler, poor Nightcrawler, he's like, I can't teleport away. So I felt bad for him. But like, and then he like made Beast stop so then Cyclops could blast him, and Cyclops was, I like Cyclops. And then they KO'd Quicksilver for no reason really early on. I didn't even think about it. I was like, Quicksilver got really hurt and then put him on the plane, and then he didn't come back till the very end. Why would you do that? One of the good things about these movies is we had a Quicksilver scene in each movie. And then you got rid of the part that the fans really actually liked from your guys' movies. Whoever did this movie, well, I know who did this movie, but I'm not that mean, so I'm not going to call them out on their BS. But, oh my God. What were you guys thinking? Who seriously thought this was a good idea? Okay, so those are the summer movies so far. I will have the more recent movies coming up with full reviews and trailer reactions coming to different things and breakdowns. But yeah, besides Dark Phoenix, so far I really liked the movies that I saw, and I thought they were all at least 7 and above. I thought they were all pretty good out of 10. So I enjoyed them. Let me know what you guys think in the comment. And if you enjoy me rambling, I mean, why? But if you do, then please like and subscribe, because I'd appreciate it. And my dog is biting my foot, so I'm in pain while I'm doing this. But it's okay. I don't know why he hates me making these videos. I think he gets really jealous, because he's just like attacking my foot right now. Winston, I get it. I'm almost done. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and you can watch more videos right here.